considered to be one of the fastest growing regions in the city, is a home to many IT companies and is a reputed educational hub. Thriving IT companies, shopping centers, malls, theatres, schools and colleges, and also its proximity to the Bangalore International Airport has turned this region into a buzzing place. Our premier research institute, the Indian Institute of Science, also finds its home in the Bangalore North constituency along with various other colleges and universities, attracting students across the nation. Dominated by the Vakkalika community, the constituency is also home to several SC, STs along with the minorities as well.
Once dubbed as a suburban industrial and agricultural land, Bangalore North has made dramatic progress. The infrastructure is rapidly developing with new roads, flyovers and metro lines being constructed. This improved connectivity aside, the presence of tech parks, big hospitals and educational institutions make Bangalore North even more attractive for businesses and for residents.
The Bangalore North constituency has 8 assembly segments. Out of these 8 assembly segments, 5 are being held by the BJP while the remaining 3 are being currently held by the Congress. Now, the Bangalore North constituency has always been the bastion of the Congress party, but since 2004, it has lost the seat to the BJP. Even the previous 2 terms was being held by the former Chief Minister and the former Union Minister Rajeev Gowda. But this time around, at this juncture of 2024 Lok Sabha polls, 2 fresh candidates have been fielded by both the parties when it comes to the Bangalore North constituency. From the BJP, Shobha Karandlaje, who is the sitting MP of Udupi Chikmagaluru constituency, has been moved and fielded in the Bangalore North constituency. And from the Congress, former Rajya Sabha MP Rajeev Gowda has been fielded from the Congress in the Bangalore North Lok Sabha constituency. How is the campaign going, sir? How is the mood on the ground?
Mood on the ground is extremely positive. People are very, very enthused about my candidacy. They're very enthused about what work the Karnataka government has done under the Congress in the last 10 months, because that's what we've been able to do with our 5 guarantees, is address the pain that the people have been going through over the last 10 years under Prime Minister Modi. So basically, people are happy at the ground level. People are happy because they're seeing an educated candidate with a vision for Bangalore North. They're seeing a candidate who they believe would be with them. I have a special connect with Bangalore North because I grew up there. I went, I lived for many years in Malleshwaram. My early education was in Cluny Convent School. I've roamed the streets and I've played what's called pencil cricket and all that sort of thing, with my friends on the fields. And so when I go around North Bangalore, there's so many areas where I have a personal historical connect, a memory that crops up, which reminds me of how wonderful my time growing up there. It's a very peaceful, simple life.
Water crisis that is being faced by the people of Bangalore. So what plans do you have for North Bangalore?
So the first part of it, of course, is better administration, right? If it is, if the city is governed in a manner that takes into account professionalism, then all these problems will become history, okay? Because it takes a certain amount of concern and execution and implementation to make sure that these problems don't occur. But on the issue of water, right, part of it is a legacy issue where historically previous governments have, filled up a lake, turned it into a layout, built a bus stand, these sorts of things. Well, the wisdom of our ancestors, these are all man-made lakes, water harvesting structures, linked to one another with what we call Raj Kalves, right? And when we destroy that ecosystem by short-sighted, unplanned development or badly planned development, then there's a lot of repair work we need to do. And that involves partly the government's responsibility in terms of reviving the lakes, making sure that they are, that there's no sewage that gets in, that, that you're able to treat that water and reuse it if need be, etc. That there's groundwater recharge that takes place. But there's also a huge responsibility on all of us citizens. Every house must harvest rainwater. Every one of us, wherever possible, must have recharge pits that allow that rainwater to, to percolate to the shallow aquifers at least.
North Lok Sabha constituency, Bangalore North. It was a basin of Congress. Out of 17 elections being held, on 12 occasions the Congress has won here. So, but the previous 2 terms it was held by Rajeev Gowda and BJP before the BJP as well. So, right now, do you feel that MB Rajeev Gowda can bring that change, bring back the seat to the Congress? How do you feel? What do you have to say about that?
100%. This was a Congress bastion, and starting with me, it will be a Congress bastion once again. Part of the reason for that is, of course, the good work that the Congress government has done, the kind of policies that the Congress stands for, which is about inclusion and harmony and prosperity and growth, right? But on the other hand, what do we have? We have had 4 episodes of the BJP being elected here. 4 times those MPs were never seen. Just now, for 10 years, the incumbent MP was not given the ticket by his own party for the simple reason, they were afraid that anti-incumbency.
Assembly elections, the Congress party, they came up with the 5 guarantees and it worked for your party, and now you have come up with 25 guarantees, Panch Nyay. So how well do you think this will work for you?
The best part of our state government guarantees is that we've implemented them. People are getting money in their bank account. Women are able to travel for free in the buses. All of these are demonstrating that we walk the talk, right? What we promised, we deliver, right? So that has been going on, and people are, at least in Karnataka, are firmly with us. Remember, we didn't come up with these guarantees out of thin air. We came up with these guarantees because we wanted to address the pain that people were experiencing as a result of 10 years of failures of Modi Sarkar. Okay, when prices double but incomes don't double, then people are suffering. So that's why we provide the Anna Bhagya. That's why we provide the Graha Jyoti. These sorts of programs are because we're alleviating their pain. We understand the trouble that people are facing. We don't want dummies. We want MPs. That's what the Congress is going to give us, and that is why the people are going to say, enough. We've had enough. We've given you 10 years nationally. We've given in Bangalore North the BJP an opportunity for 4 terms. Thank you. Enough. On to the next wonderful MP candidate that the Congress has given us.
Facing the Congress candidate is MP and Union Minister of State Shobha Karandlaje. While the Udupi Chikmagalur MP faces anti-incumbency, BJP decided to field her from Bangalore North. Eyeing the Vokaliga vote consolidation, Shobha Karandlaje aims to capitalize on the Modi wave and BJP's dominance in the assembly segments of Bangalore North.
अमित शाह जी आए थे, कार्यकर्ता के साथ वो मिले थे, भाषण किए थे, एंड सब उत्सुक है मोदी जी को जिताना, 400 पार करना।
28 सीट जीत पाएंगे आप इस बार?
जरूर, कर्नाटका में हम 28 से 28 जिताएंगे, 100% रिजल्ट मिलेगा, यही मेरी वादा है।
I'm accompanied by a bunch of youngsters and a couple of first-time voters as well. Let me quickly cut across and speak to them about the issues that needs to be addressed. What are the issues in their mind while they go out there and vote for their lawmakers? So let me quickly cut across and speak to them. Hi, thank you for speaking to CNN News 18. So my first question would be is, when you're going to vote, what's the issue? What's that one issue or particular many issues that will be in your mind when you cast your vote?
Well, I would be thinking about how my future would be there, like in the basis of employment, because nowadays with the growing economy, the amount of unemployment is actually increasing. Instead of it should be less.
So as a student as well as a citizen of this country, the worst catastrophe we have seen in the past 5 years is the COVID-19 pandemic. And we have seen how Bangalore as a city has failed to actually take care of its people. How there was an acute shortage of beds, cylinder, how there was an acute shortage of medical personnel, like people couldn't even be cremated, they were not even getting rest while they were dying. So that's the kind of situation we actually live, that we are facing acute unemployment crisis, and the whole education system is being restructured in such a manner that it will just churn out cheap laborers rather than employable citizens who will be able to get indignity through their employment. So these are the two, one chief concern from the past 5 years. And of course, unemployment and the whole degradation of education are the two issues we should keep in mind when we go to vote this time.
If we speak about NEP, which has been introduced, what NEP does is it's not inclusive of students coming from different backgrounds. It doesn't give the equal opportunity to everyone. It doesn't include, like, it's not inclusive of students who come from different, like, who know like different languages. Also, the thing is, like, if we see the UGC budget, which has been cut down to like rupees 2,500, which is substantially like a reduction of 60% of the UGC budget. So as students, our demand is to increase it by at least 10%.
As youth, unemployment is the prime most issue that we are facing today. According to ILO, we know that 83% of the youngsters are unemployed today. There are more than 9 lakh job vacancies, central government job vacancies vacant in central government, and those approximately more than 3 lakh job vacancies are there in railway itself. So yeah, there's a huge unemployment issue in our country.
The main problem of Bangalore is the rapid expansion of city in an unplanned manner. If you see like roads, if you see from Bangalore and to other states, like roads are very narrow in Bangalore, and it causes a lot of problems, lot of accidents, lot of traffic. A person, like, if he has to go from one place to another, if it takes like a bit 20 minutes without like this traffic, and due to this unplanned roads and this traffic, it's taking like nearly an hour to reach there.
Bangalore North was once a fortress of the Congress, but was breached by the BJP in 2004. Now, with fresh candidates on both sides and a change in political dynamics, will the BJP be able to hold on to the seat, or can the Congress bring back its glory days?
Rajeev